Here today I'm with Spencer Edwards, our new head club pro, and I've got a few questions to ask him. So let's begin. So Spencer, what inspired you to want to take up golf and then pursue a career?
Sevi. Simple as Severiano Ballesteros. As a youngster, my father played. I remember watching Sevi on the TV, and then as a 10-year-old, taken down to Wentworth to watch the World Match Play, the Suntory World Match Play. Seeing Sevi play golf for the first time, that was enough. I wanted to be inside the ropes and, doing what he was doing.
Marvellous. Okay, second question. What has you excited about being a head pro at Hersal Golf Club?
Kind of what inspired me when I first came over to wish Mike all the best in his retirement. I met Ian, and the chat I had with Ian for about 20 minutes was enough to really fire me up and inspire me to want to come on board. Mike was singing the praises of the club and the membership, but then Ian gave me an insight to what he thought the vision of the club would be. And when we put our heads together, the pair of us realized that, the potential here with the right guidance is phenomenal.
Okay, yeah. Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. What in your career has excited you the most?
Loads. Teeing up on the European Tour back in 1991. So playing, Italian Open, French Open and Austrian. Hole-in-one in the Tenerife Open was fun. English Open I played at Murphy's English Open at Forest of Arden when Woozy won it. But then after playing, the job in Scotland up at Loch Lomond at the Carrick was amazing. Then director of golf in Jamaica for 7+ years. That was fun. There's been lots.
Okay, fantastic. So what's your golf coaching philosophy?
Okay. There is such thing as a perfect swing. And I believe it's the coach's role to figure out what swing is perfectly suited to the individual. There is no one suit that fits everybody. So you seek to understand before being understood by interacting with the golfer, the member, and figuring out, their history, their physical capabilities, figuring out the technique that is going to suit them best and help them take their game forward without making too much of a drastic change in most cases.
Great. Mm-hmm. What are your greatest successes as a golf professional?
Most members I talk to at clubs would say 6 holes in one. It's pretty impressive. I've won at Midland level, PGA level, national level. As I say, playing the European Tour, two third places on the Challenge Tour. It kind of takes some beating. Yeah.
Number 6. How does a golf club keep up with the latest technology and advances in golf?
Build a good junior section. The kids really are fired up into studying the latest gadgets and gizmos. As a golf pro, we have to stay in touch with the latest technology. Having a young assistant pro that's keeping in touch with everything. I myself try to think that I'm still kind of young at heart. But yeah, your youngsters lead the way and you've got to listen to them. You really have.
Marvellous. This is one for me. Do you have any tips on how to handle pressure and stress on the golf course?
The first thing is confidence. If you work back from confidence, results breed confidence. Results need the correct application. The correct application needs knowledge, which is where we come in as golf pros. And knowledge, the first part of the word knowledge is know. So as a golfer, do you know what you're actually doing? Are you working on the right things? Because when it comes to pressure on the golf course, you have to trust in what you're doing. And if you're not doing the right things, it's difficult to trust it. You practice hard behind the scenes, like it really means something, but then when you come to play, you have to play with a very carefree approach and not be results orientated. You've got to be able to stand there and just relax, hit the shot, and not worry about the outcome.
Okay, thank you. Golf pros can make the game look incredibly easy. Why do you think so many golfers struggle so much?
Technique. I mean, so many of the golfers I've helped from overseas, the Germans and the Swedes in particular, they learn technique and they enroll in golf coaching and lessons right from day one. Most of the Brits tend to just do it themselves and they learn from their mates, and they often slip into the tendencies of following their friends' habits and mistakes. If you learn the right technique, start with the basics and really go sharp on the basics, learn a strong swing technique, the game is incredibly easy.
Cool. Last couple of questions. What challenges does the golf operations team face that members don't often see?
Yeah, social life is a hard one because we often work unsociable hours, weekends, bank holidays. But one of the big challenges is when you're trying to enforce some of the etiquette and dress code and rules of the club, trying to get people to do the right thing. It's not nice when you have to be that kind of policeman. It's not, nobody thanks you for it. You can lose friends rather than make friends. And in this industry, we work in this industry because we love it and we like the people around it. So yeah, enforcing the basic rules of the club is always difficult with visitors and members.
Okay, and the final question, what tips would you give to our members to help them in reference to course etiquette and safety?
Okay, the big one, there's been many ways of trying to introduce this, but the simple one is fast play equals fast friends. If you can help to speed up play, that's a big one. And then it is the basic rules and etiquette. Looking after the greens with pitch marks and bunker raking and divots. But, moving around the course at a nice pace. Don't interfere with the golfers around you. Allow them to have a good experience. So look after the golf course and, and move along at a nice pace. And if you struggle to do that, speak to us and let us help and guide you. That's what we're here for.
Marvellous. Thank you very much, Spencer. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thanks, Gary.
Cheers, matey. All the best.
Cheers.